Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Esther Rani, Assistant Professor of English, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Back to you with the topic tenses. Most of the people they are tensed or scared with the topic tense. Might be the reason behind the fear is they might not be aware of the rules of tense or the application of the tenses in their daily life. So, I would like to try to make you understand the rules and application of the tenses in an easy manner. Actually, this is my second lecture on tenses. Previously, we have discussed about tenses, that is present tense, simple present tense we have discussed. In that simple present tense, we have discussed already the uses of simple present tense and grammatical rules that are imbibed in the simple present tense. As we know that tenses are divided into three categories. One, present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now, already we have started present tense. Under that, you see the first type of present tense, that is, as you know that present tense is also divided into four parts. One, simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. So here, let's move on. As already we have discussed about the simple present tense, let's move on to the present continuous tense. So here, in this present continuous tense is used with a structure am subject, am is or, V1 plus ing. So this is the structure that we use in the present continuous tense. So as one example I'll give you, I'm studying a book. I am studying a book. In this, am plus V1 plus ing. Am studying, which comes under continuous tense. Here, I would like to tell you what is am, is, are. Am is are. These are am we use for I, and is we use for he, she, and it. Are we use for they. So here, am is are, V1 plus ing. Ing, what is V1? V1, V2, V3. We have here, these are verbal forms. V1, V2, V3. Usually these verbal forms we use in tenses. Frequently we get these verbal forms. Without these verbal forms, we cannot frame structure of the tenses. V1 we use for present tense. Present tense. And V2 past tense. And then V3 past participle. Always this V3 past participle. Usually, let us take the example of sing. Take the example sing. Sing, sang, sung. Sing, which comes under V1, sang, which comes under V2, that is past tense, and sung, which comes under V3, past participle. Always past participle preceded by have and has, had. So, did you understand what is V1, V2, V3 verbal forms? V1 stands for present tense, V2 stands for past tense, V3 stands for past participle preceded by have, has, had. So, as we have taken the example sing, sang, sung, sing, which comes under V1, and then next one, sang, which comes under V2, and third one, sung, preceded by has, have, had, which comes under V3, that is past participle. So, here in this present continuous tense, let us go for the usage of present continuous tense. Usually, this present continuous tense is used to talk about things that are happening at the time of speaking. Means at the time of speaking, what is the thing that is going on? We use it. So here we have an example. I am ironing the blouse. So here am ironing. Am plus V1 plus ing. Am V1 plus ing. V1 plus ing means, as we have seen the structure of this, am is or V1 plus ing. So when you see this, this is confirmed that this sentence belongs to present continuous tense. And the next usage is like to talk about the things that are happening around the present time. At present, what are the things that are happening around? She is working until late this week. She is working until late means around that what it is happening. She is working until it. So here also we could see is working, which comes under is plus V1 plus ing, which comes under present continuation form. And third usage is to talk about the plans, things we have arranged to do in our future. What are the things that we have arranged? Though we are in present tense, sometimes we arrange things which are in future. So in that circumstance also, we use this present continuous tense. See the sentence, I am visiting my friend Sue next weekend. I am visiting. I am plus V1 plus ing. So here, this is the schedule that was for the future. Next weekend. So this also we can take for granted in a present continuous tense. Next. So even present continuous tense we use referring to the actions in the present. Continuous tense is used with usually now, at the moment, at present, just now, right now. So examination point of view, I'm telling you. So here, whenever you get now in the sentence, that is confirmed that the sentence is in continuous tense, present continuous tense. See the example. Now she is studying for the exam. Now she is studying for the exam. Now is the clue word in the sentence. Now is the clue word in the sentence which indicates that the sentence is in continuous tense, present continuous tense. Now what is she doing? She is studying. She is studying for the examination. So it's very clear that whenever you have now in the sentence, we can blindly go for present continuous tense. That's it. And the next sentence, when you see, at the moment they are studying with a friend. At the moment they are staying with a friend. So here the clue word is at the moment. If you get the phrase at the moment in the sentence, that's nothing but which belongs to continuous tense, present continuous tense. See, at the moment they are staying with a friend. Are staying. Are plus V1 plus ing. Are verbal form stay added with the ing form. So it belongs to, this sentence belongs to present continuous tense. And coming to the next sentence, she is doing the cleaning right now. What is she doing? She is doing some cleaning work. In the sentence itself, we have answer for present continuous tense. Right now is a clue word here. Right now is a clue word. Right now, what is she doing? She is cleaning. Is plus verb. That is clean. Verb is clean. What is she doing? She is doing cleaning work. So, is plus V1 plus ing. And right now, if you have in a sentence, that sentence definitely belongs to present continuous tense. And the next one is at present. At present, she is not working. At present, what is happening here to her? She is not working. So, at present is also one of the clue words that the sentence belongs to present continuous tense. Did you understand what is present continuous tense? Any activity that is in progress at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking. For example, when you are in the class, when you are sitting in the class, when you see someone is going in the corridors, look, someone is going in the corridor. Look is a word, clue word for us to understand whether the sentence is in present continuous tense or not. When I say look, everybody just they turn their head like that. So when they turn their head, what they will see there? They mean someone is going in the corridor, walking in the corridor. So is walking, is going, which comes under present continuous tense. Here, some of the statements and questions that we have. The statement, how can we convert into a question in present continuous tense? We can see here. It is raining. Is it raining? Is plus V1 plus ing. Rain, verbal form, ing. She is screaming is a statement. She is screaming loudly is a statement. Is she screaming? Is a question form in the continuous tense. Is she screaming? Is scream ing. So, and another statement here, they are still sleeping. They are still sleeping is a statement. When we convert that into question, are they still sleeping? Are they still sleeping? So, here, when we convert that into question, the verb will come first and then V1 plus ing. Then another statement that we go for. I'm going with you is a statement. I'm going with you is a statement. When we convert that into question, am I going with you? Am I going with you? So, in this way, in present continuous tense, we can change statements into questions using the structure am, is, are, V1 plus ing. Now, how to use continuous tense in questions? So, we have two types of questions. A question with a helping verb, auxiliary verb. What is auxiliary verb? Am, is, are. These are auxiliary verbs. And another type of question is an open-ended question. We call that a question which starts with WH. What? Where? Why? When? All these are WH questions. So two types of questions that we have. A question that begins with auxiliary verbs. Am, is, are. Then a question which starts with a WH form. Open-ended questions we call that. So here also how we can use present continuous tense. So first one is to ask yes or no questions. To ask yes or no questions, we begin with the am, is, are. Here we can see. So the structure that we use here with this is am, is, or, subject plus V1 plus ing. We just use here the same thing. Am I going with Rohan? Am I going with Robin? Is Rohit returning on Monday? Are you feeling cold? So these questions that starts with auxiliary verb questions. Auxiliary verbs. Question starts with auxiliary verb. Am I? Is Rohit? Are you? So in this way, the question starts with auxiliary verbs also we could find in present continuous tense. Or the next one is, second one is, to ask an open-ended questions begins with WH word. As we just discussed, questions are in two forms. One is question starts with auxiliary verb. The second one is open-ended question. Question starts with WH. So for this also, we have the structure WH, WH word, am, is, are, subject and ing here. So what are you doing this weekend is an example. What are you doing? This sentence, this question which starts with WH, what is what? What? What are? The next is, first in this structure, what do we have? WH word, am, is, are, and then ing form. Here is it. What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? And the next, why is she leaving early? Why is she leaving early? Here also, the question started with WH. Why? 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 In present continuous tense, open-ended question starts with WH word also we can use. When are you going home? When are you going home? What are we doing for dinner? What are we doing for dinner? So here, these sentences which starts with WH belongs to present continuous tense. So, is it clear, children? Next. I think present continuous tense is very simple. It's nothing but an activity which is in progress at the time of speaking. In a simple way, I would like to tell you, any activity which is in progress, that should be in progress when we are talking about that. Okay, here is it. A few, as a classroom activity, I have given a few sentences here. And first sentence is, the manager is willing, willed, will. Three options I have given here. The manager is willing to sign the MOU. The manager is willed to sign the MOU. The manager is will to sign the MOU. By seeing the sentence itself, we could find willing is the right answer. Willing is the right answer, which belongs to present continuous tense. Next sentence, every day. Every day, the maid is broke a plate. Every day, the maid is breaking a plate. Every day, the maid is broken a plate. Which is right? Every day is an activity that every day they are looking at the maid breaking the plate. Not broke the plate. It's not a past activity. And it's not a broken, broke or present activity or past activity. So it's a continuous activity. Every day she is doing that. Every day she is breaking a plate or something else. The next sentence. Geeta is cooking in the kitchen now. Geeta is cooked in the kitchen now. Geeta had cooked in the kitchen now. So here in this sentence, could you see a word that is now? Now indicates present continuous tense. As previously we discussed, whatever might be the sentence, if you see now in the sentence, definitely that sentence belongs to present continuous tense only. So in this sentence, what is the right answer? Geeta is cooking in the kitchen now. What is she doing now? She is cooking. So that is the right answer. Next sentence. Who is preside over the session? Who is presided over the session? Who is presiding over the session? When we are looking at the session which is going on, we say that whenever someone asked what is going on there, what's going on there? Who is presiding over? Who is presiding over, we call. We ask the people who is presiding over the session. We don't never we ask who is who is presided over. So who is presiding over the session is the right answer. And the next one is Mr. Charan is not attending the meeting. Mr. Charan is not attended the meeting. Mr. Charan is not attend the meeting. So simple past, past tense, and these two we cannot go for. So Mr. Charan is not attending the meeting. Why where is Mr. Charan? If someone asks to say, no, he is not attending the meeting, is the answer. I think with this small activity, the classes say students can be aware of what is continuous tense. Now, let's move on to the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used with the structure subject, has, have, V3, object. Subject, has, have, V3, object. So, where we use this present perfect tense, a verb, present perfect tense is refer to an action that is just completed or recently completed. In short, we can say that recently completed activity which comes under present perfect tense. You may ask one question. What is, ma'am? This is like you are saying that completed activity and which is in present tense. Present tense, you are talking about the past activity. Here, recently completed activity which comes under present perfect tense. It's not completely completed activity. Recently completed activities. Wherever that you get recently, how do you know that it is a recently completed activity? Usually in the sentences, see, you get just now. So when you get the word just or just now in the sentence, that's nothing but present perfect tense only. So here, see, I have given two examples here. We have just completed the work. We have just completed the work. If you don't have just in that, if we don't have this word just, we need not go for have completed. We completed the work. We will completed the work also we can go for. Just because of the word just there, it could be understandable that it is recently completed activity. So this is a main clue to understand whether the sentence is in present perfect tense or not. See the next one. Rajdhani Express, the Rajdhani Express has just left the station. Here in this sentence also, I left a clue to you. What is it? Just. Rajdhani Express, if you don't have that just word, what did you understand? Anything that you can keep there? The Rajdhani Express left the station. Will leave the station also possible there. So just because we have the word just there, a clue word, we can say that. So we can use this sentence in a present perfect tense. Rajdhani Express has just left the station. Did you understand? And the next one, next usage. To refer a past action whose time is not given at all. Sometimes in some sentences, the time like just all these clue words, they'll not leave. Then also according to the meaning of the sentence, we have to understand whether the sentence is in present tense, present perfect tense or not. See in this sentence, Gopi has seen the movie. Gopi has seen. If he has seen the movie like recently. So we can use this has seen. Gopi has seen the movie. And she has been to France. She has been to France. Means here also there is no time expression. So here also just by reading the sentence we could understand this is a recent past activity. Just completed activity. So she has been to France. I have read Macbeth. Do you know what is Macbeth? It's a novel written by Shakespeare. So I have read the Macbeth. So here, this is also, I think might be I read like 1 hour back. Recently, I read the Macbeth novel. So here, as they haven't mentioned the time, you see, we cannot take it granted for other tenses. So here, this sentence is also belongs to present perfect tense only. Next. And here, a few helping verbs that we have to express present perfect tense. Very interesting examples that I have given here. See, just, today, so far, at, ever, never, recently, till. These are the clue words. If you have in a sentence, you see, definitely that sentence belongs to present perfect tense only. No doubt in that. See, in this very interesting example that I have given, have you ever seen a black rose? Very rare, isn't it? Black rose is very rare. Usually we see red rose, pink rose, yellow rose, but black rose is very rare. But it's there, but it's very rare. So that's why the sentence came, have you ever seen a black rose? Have you? Means here, based on this ever, have seen. Have seen. Have you ever seen a black rose? As we have ever in the sentence, we have to use have and seen. Have plus V3. Have plus V3. What is V3? Once again, just recollect what I said at the beginning of the session. V3 is past participle, okay, which is preceded by have, has, had. So here, seen, which comes under see, saw, seen. Seen is a V3 form preceded by have here. So, have you ever seen a black rose? See the statement under that, answer under that. No, no, I have never seen a black rose. Never, never is a clue word here to say that the sentence belongs to present perfect tense. No, I haven't seen, I have never seen a black rose. And under that, another statement is there. So far, I haven't seen. So far, I haven't seen the black rose. So as we have the word so far, this also belongs to present perfect tense only. And coming to the next sentence, recently. Recently, I have seen. Yeah, 1 hour back. Yesterday, I have seen. Which comes under recently. Recently, I have seen. So in this way, ever, never, so far, recently, yet I have to see. One more. Yet I haven't seen. So all these words gives the clue to the students to know whether the sentence belongs to present perfect tense or not. Now, I think you understood present perfect tense very clearly. Let's go for the classroom activity. I have given a few sentences here. He has finished his homework just now. He finished his homework just now, which is correct. Based on the clue word just now, we can take has finished as the answer. Okay. Next sentence. Recently. Recently, Durga has written a report. Recently, Durga writing a report. Has written. Recently is a clue word here. Because we have here clue word recently, we can go blindly with the present perfect tense, which is has written is the right answer. Go for the next sentence. Who has dispatched the letter? Who has dispatched the letter? Who dispatched the letter? Is it a past tense or present perfect tense? Who has dispatched the letter is the right answer. Okay. And the next one. All of us have noting the content. All of us have noted the content. So never we get ing form along with have, has, had. All of us have noted the content is the right answer. And the last sentence is, the manager has seen it. The manager had seen it. has seen it. Recently, he has seen. Just now, he has seen. The manager has seen it. Is the right answer. I think present perfect tense is very clear to you. And the next, we'll go for the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense we use with the structure subject, has or have, been, verb V1, ing plus object. So this is the structure that we have to use for present perfect continuous tense. So where we use this? This present perfect continuous tense is used when we refer to an action that begins in the past, and has been continuing or progressing at the time of speaking. Means when we are speaking about that activity, particular activity or action, that activity or action must begin in the past and it should be in progress. Did you understand? So any activity at the time of when we are speaking about the activity, say for example writing a notes or watching a movie, whatever might be the action that it is, that should have begun in the past and it should be in progress. Then we can say that the sentence is in present perfect continuous tense. We can use the structure subject, have, has, been, V1 plus ing, object. We can use this in this present perfect continuous tense. Let me explain with the help of an example. Ramu has been writing a novel for the past 2 years. Here, Ramu has been writing. Has or have been plus V1 plus ing we already discussed. Here, has been writing. Here, writing the novel has started 2 years back. And still he is writing. And still for the past 2 years. Okay. And the second sentence, the children have been watching the film since 3 p.m. Here, specifically we can see two prepositions here, for and since. Here, for stands for period of time, that is 2 years, and since stands for point of time, that is 3 p.m., 2 p.m., morning, all these afternoon, means point of time, that is 20 years, for the past 20 years, last year. So that indicates period of time. So here, how to recognize the sentence that it is in present perfect continuous tense? So if you have a period of time and point of time in the sentence, that sentence belongs to present perfect continuous tense, no doubt. Did you understand? Next sentence. Here we have an activity again, classroom activity, like usually after the every tense. So we have one activity like fill in the blanks, choosing right word, like that, so that we can see ourselves in a perfection. So here also I have given a few sentences. I have been. So first sentence, I have been dash. I have given some word here in the work. We have given the bracket. In this office for 10 years. Here, what is there? For 10 years means period of time they have given here. So it belongs to present perfect continuous tense. I have been working in this office. The answer here is I have been working in this office for 10 years. Working in this office for 10 years. Just look at the second sentence. For how many years have you been here? Means how many years that you have started and studying here. Meaning behind that it is. For how many years? How many years you have been, which indicates period of time once again. Once again, it indicates period of time. So, we can use have been studying. Studying we can use here. For how many years have you been studying here in this college, in this organization, in this institution, we can say. Clear it is. So let's go for the third sentence. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. I have been food since morning. In the bracket, what is the word that I have given? Prepare, verb. Verb is prepare. So how we have to modify this one? Sorry, I'm late. I have been preparing food since morning. What is the clue word here? Since. Since indicates point of time. Since indicates point of time. So what we have to add here? Ing once again. Continuous form. Sorry, I have been preparing food since morning. Next sentence. I have been for her for an hour. In the bracket, what I have given? Wait. Wait. Here also a clue word what we have? For an hour. For an hour means period of time. Here also some clue that grammarian left. What is it? For an hour. So I have been waiting for her for an hour. I have been waiting for her. Been waiting. I have been waiting for her for an hour. For an hour is a period of time. Clear how to write? And the last sentence here is, the principal has not been with the students since 2 years. The principal of the institution where the students are studying has not been with the students since 2 years. Means in the bracket, the word what I have given is discuss. Principal has not been discussing with the students since 2 years. And means here 2 years, since 2 years, point of time. Since 2 years is a point of time where it indicates the sentence belongs to present perfect continuous tense. Clear? Yes? Have you understood, students, guys? So I think in this session we have learnt continuous tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Its usage and its structure, where to use, where we shouldn't use, and what are the clue words that we get in a sentence to identify whether the sentence belongs to continuous tense or perfect tense or perfect continuous tense. So if you hone this skill, learning tense, using tense is not at all a difficult task. Once just go through come all the slides, try to understand what that was given in the slides, and try to solve many activity sheets so that you can understand well. So thank you very much once again. Thank you for being with me in this session. All the best.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.